in a world of lies, surrounded by people who think that this is paradise. They don't see what really happens because they can't see behind the scenes. Because nothing is ever what it seems. Nothing is ever what it seems. My parents traveled to this country when I was about the age of 2. And that's why to this day, I have a different perspective, an immigrant point of view. As a kid, I was an outcast. Mocked and made fun of for the way that I stood, the way that I looked, the way that I talked. Pointed and laughed at just because I was good. They never understood. And they never will, so I can't let them decide what I will do. This is my fate, my destiny. They may give me suggestions and instructions that they suggest I follow, but what I do today affects what happens tomorrow. Funny that I mentioned that. Let me pause for a moment. You must know the reason for the words that I have spoken. So let's recall the time when things were lost and hearts were broken. It started with a knock on the classroom door. A day right before Halloween, October 30th. I was sitting obliviously in class as we heard a knock on our door. I looked over and realized it was my friend, and I was curious. I wondered what he wanted, so I looked at him as the teacher opened the door. "Can I speak to Sammy?" he said, and I looked at him more intensely, questions quickly filling up my head. It's not that this is the only situation that I've been through. Trust me, there have been multiple thorns in the bush that have been prickly. The only difference about this one, though, is that it truly defines me. I stepped out and shut the door right behind me to give us some privacy. Who knew that the door being shut was not only literally, but also metaphorically? He told me what he had to say. He told me that somehow my apartment had caught fire that day. However, I couldn't do anything until later that day when I left on my way. As I got to the entrance, I stood there as if in a trance. All around me, there were people surrounding me, faces down, talking to others, looking gloomy. I reached where my mom was standing, and her eyes filled with agony, all because of an unpredictable flame. See, that day, I created myself. I realized that, like the phoenix, the majestic firebird, I was born to fall to the ashes, but then be reborn back to the top, spread my wings and fly, be the leader of the flock. See, that day, a blaze burned and burned till it was put out. But unlike that blaze, the fire that lies inside of me will burn forever, have no doubt. I will spread my wings and burn all the awful situations down, because no matter how many times I hit the ground, I will always come back around. Because after that day, no matter what anyone has said or heard, I am the phoenix from the ashes, the majestic firebird.